ਇਕ ਮਨ ਪੁਰਖ ਧਿਆਏ ਵਰਦਾਤਾ ਸੰਤ ਸਹਾਰ ਸਦਾ ਵਿਖਿਆਤਾ ਤਾਸ ਚਰਨ ਲਹਿਰ ਦੇ ਵਸਾਵੋ ਤੋ ਪਰਮ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਵੋ ਏਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਤਹਿ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਸਚ ਹੋਇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਵਿਘਨ ਵਿਨਾਸ਼ਨ ਸੋਇ. Welcome to another episode of Nanak Prakash Granth in English. In this episode we will be doing Poorbaardh 1.45 Guruji leaves Talwandi. Shri Guruji's feet are like the culp bridge, which are always the mine of joy. The heart in which they reside in, problems and poverty cannot exist there. Shri Guruji gives them mukti. Shri Bala Sandurvaj. As the Raja became drenched in love, he was fortunate. When the fakirs heard of the Raja's state, they came to the Raja's city and called themselves Nanak. They said to everyone that they were in fact Nanak. When the Raja heard this, he quickly came to the fakirs and sat near them to relieve his doubts. The fakirs did not have any gyan, so they couldn't relieve the Raja's doubts. The Raja thought about all this. I should test them all. The Raja called all of the beautiful women in his city and said to him, whichever foreigner that comes to our city and is dressed like a fakir, calls himself a saint, go and do his seva at night. Find out if the saint is real or not. If you see such a saint that is true, come to me and tell me about him. The prostitutes heard this and started their tasks. When the fakir would come to the city, the women would dress up and go to the saint. The sides of their eyes were like arrows, their eyebrows were like bows. Whoever would see them, they would be pierced. The fake saints would lose their patience and their dharam. The women were so beautiful that devtas and strong munis would lose their chastity. What are the weak men of Kal Yuga in front of them? Many fakirs lost their abstinence with the women. They lost their dharam and stained their caste. Hindus, Turks, Tapis, or Brahmacharis, they all lost their patience, seeing the beautiful women. The women said to the Raja, we have not seen a complete saint yet. Kamdev has emptied out the chastity and truth from their hearts. The Raja heard this and thought to himself, it is Kal Yuga. Nobody is complete. Only Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji is complete, nobody else. The other fakirs are slaves to the 5 vices. The Raja thought of Guruji and took deep breaths. His face began to go pale as the days passed. His eyes shed tears. In this way, love pulled on Guruji's thought. Guru Nanak Dev Ji felt the Raja's love and thought of blessing him. Guruji decided to go and see the Raja, who was drenched in love. Guruji could not tolerate his servant's suffering. He was tied to the rope of love. The Raja kept pulling on the rope. One day, Guruji was sitting in the jungle just outside of Talwandi. Guru Angad Dev Ji, I went to Guruji with Bhai Mardana Ji. We bowed to Guruji and sat with him. The Diva of the Bedi spoke, let's go and see the world. Let's roam the world. The Parmeshwar has made many lands. Some people have different natures. In some places, Rakshasas live. Some people are dharmak and some are sinners. Some are in pain and some live in joy. Some do kathas of Veds and Purans. Some read the Quran. There are many languages in the world. Come with me if you wish to see this all. Baba Mardana Ji said, Prabhuji, you are omnipotent and the ocean of virtues. Wherever you wish to go, you can go. We are always behind you. You are the Prabhu. Where would we go leaving you? Listen, Guru Angad Dev Ji, giver of mukti. Listen to Guru Nanak Dev Ji's katha. I said to Guruji, O compassionate one, keep us with you all the time. There is no other master like you. Guruji heard this and was happy. It was evening, and so Guruji got up and came back to the village at his home. His face was radiant like the lotus. I went to home and said to my father, Guru Nanak Dev Ji is going somewhere. I will go with him. I love him deeply. Guru Angad Dev Ji, we got ready to go, but Guru Nanak Dev Ji's parents found out. Guruji's parents lost senses of their bodies. They were worried in their hearts. They were humbled, but there was nothing they could do. They went to Bhai Rai Bularji and cried to him. Guruji's Mata was really worried. Guruji's father and Chachaji went too. They spoke with humility. You love Nanak, keep him here, as you think it's good. They took a deep breath. Bhai Rai Bularji was drenched in compassion. Rai Bularji sent a servant named Umeda and said, Go to the Tapa, the son of Kalu, and make request to him with humility. Ask him to be compassionate and give us his darshan. Umeda went to Guruji and said, Tapaji, the Rai Bularji folds his hands and says, Please come and show me your beautiful form once. You can go where you wish to then. Guruji heard this and let go of his seat. He went with his servant to meet Rai Bularji. Rai Bularji saw the Pritam and was blooming like a lotus. He got up in respect for Guruji. Guruji ran to the Rai, so he didn't need to get up. The Rai bowed to Guruji with humility. He spoke his requests. Please sit higher than me. Your father and mother are depressed and worried. They are drowning in the ocean of attachment. How can they cross it? You are omniscient. You know everyone's pain. Give them the gyan and take them across the waves of attachment. Otherwise, stay with them and don't go anywhere. They will see you and be in patience and joy. Guruji said, Raiji, there is a reason why I need to go. What you said in regards to giving them gyan, in due time, they will have the gyan. They will break their bonds of the world. These relationships are like passengers on the same ship. Meeting and separation happens with time. The Gyani stays the same in both situations. He is never in sorrow nor in joy. The Rai said, Your face is like the lotus, your commands are like the nectar of the flower. My mind is like the bee who wishes for the nectar. I wish for the radiance of your blessings. My mind is like the papiha who wishes for your words and are like the swanti drop. Your tongue is like the cloud and your words are like the swanti drops. Command us so our seva is a success. I do not do your seva properly. My mind is not calm for this reason. Stay here so I can see your feet. I wish to hear your words all the time. My mind will be radiant and happy. O Master, giver of mukti, you are omnipotent, but you always stay hidden. You are the complete form of Paramatma. You are pure. You are the Parmeshwar. I can see you. Guruji heard this and said, Just as the shadow is always with the body, that is how you are always with me. Make your mind still. You have love and devotion in your heart. It is Akal Purukh's command, who no one can compare to. It is not up to me to stay here. That is in Kartar's hand. The Rai was in bliss hearing Guruji. He bowed to Guruji's feet by folding his hands. His bonds were all broken. His wisdom was like a bee, taking the nectar from Guruji's feet. He went quiet as he was in bliss. He knew of his real form in his Atma. He received the complete bliss. The Rai looked at Guruji's face and was filled with bliss, seeing the form of the Govind. He was blessed deeply. There was no one more beloved to Guruji. Guruji got up and took leave. Guruji came back home. It was night time. Rai Bularji did not want to separate from Guruji. He wanted to see Guruji all the time, but he couldn't force Guruji to stay. Rai Bularji thought of Guruji day and night. He wouldn't forget him, ever. Pita Kaluji and Chacha Laluji spoke to Rai Bularji. Rai Bularji said, Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji is the complete being. He is the Parmeshwar. You have done great deeds in your last birth. You were rewarded with such a great son. You will receive the mukti slowly, by yourself. You are tan for having such a son. You did such a tap to get such a son. Your family is blessed. Don't be in doubt, even for a second. Your bonds will break from the attachments. The worry of mind, let it go. Do your daily tasks amongst yourselves. See your son as the Sat Chet Anand Avatar. We can't keep him in our home. Guruji's parents had some hope hearing this. They came back home. Mataji said to Guruji, Come son, get up and eat your food in the kitchen. Guruji went to his mother and ate the food. Mataji saw the lotus-faced and was happy in her heart. She said to him, "Son, I can't control you. You can do as you wish." Guruji casted his blessed vision and spoke words to destroy the Agyan. The deep bonds of attachment of the world, they were all broken. Mataji was now eligible and deserving of Nirvan Mukti. Mataji was given contentment. Guruji then went to his father. Pitaji said, "Whatever you think is good, do that. How long will my words hold right? You are our only son, but are leaving us now. Why do you think this is good?" Pitaji said other words to convince Guruji's heart. Guruji looked towards his father with compassion. He destroyed his father's attachment bonds as well. It was like a bird pouncing on its prey all of a sudden. The prey could not get up then. Pitaji's mind could not get up then. His mind was calm. He couldn't speak. He was in bliss. He remained quiet. Guruji lay down on his beautiful bed. He was the giver of mukti. He slept the night. When it was the last watch of the night, Amrit Vela, Guruji let go of his laziness and got up. He was a giver of joy to his servants. He left his home to take a bath. The light of the moon is radiant in the whole world. Guruji was going to travel to spread the light of bhakti in the world. None of the wheels of the wells were running. He traveled around and did not get water for a bath. He said from his mouth, "There is no sarovar here. The place is without water. No well wheel is running." Rai Bularji heard Guruji's words. Rai Bularji thought to himself, "I will have a sarovar built by the name of Nanak. I will start it today. I will see my life as a success." He wanted to make a pool for Guruji. Rai Bularji had the sarovar built in a few days. The Rai looked at the sarovar and thought to himself, "The pool is now built for bathing. The pure Guru will bathe here now. Sins are washed away by him." When the sarovar was ready, Guruji called me and had me bathe in it. After taking a bath, Guruji met his family and started his travels. When the night was only an hour remaining, Guru Nanak Dev Ji left Talwandi. The both of us left with the ocean of joy. Bhai Mardana Ji and I went with him. He was the Chetana, Anand and Sat form. He was the Gobind, the giver of mukti and the destroyer of pain. I, Kavi Santokh Singh, am always a sacrifice unto the lotus feet of Guruji. Guruji travelled slowly and beautifully. He rested his feet slowly onto the ground. Bhai Mardana Ji and I walked behind Sadhguruji to spread the flow of the river of Bhakti. The king, Guru Nanak Ji, wanted to bless the world. This river was pure. That place is the greatest which purifies one and makes one humble. The water was Kirtan, which flowed all the time. The waves were the praises of the name of the Prabhu. Satsang was the mountain from where the river flows. The doubt and agyan are the strong banks of the river. To break them, the bhakti is great. The trees are the sins of Kalyug. The flow of the river would uproot these trees. The Sikhs of the Satguru are the life forms in the river. They don't wish to leave the water. The current of the love flows strong and fast. Maya is the filth in the water. The dhyan on the lotus feet would purify the dirt and make the water clean and cool. The real form is the ocean in which bhakti immerses into. The river is calm then. One does not take birth again, nor does one die again. One is still then. Bliss exists. There is no fear of death. One goes to Sachkhand by this river. Satguruji started this river. Whoever let this river go, they are unfortunate, stuck in the doubt, like a deer seeing a mirage. They wander the world, chasing the false pleasures. Guruji made this river which spread everywhere. It is achieved with great fortunes. Kavi Santokh Singh does Simran of such a Guru. That is the end of the chapter. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.